Hi. So when I scheduled the live stream earlier, I could have swore I was setting it for Mountain Time, but for some reason it got scheduled in Pacific Time. So I don't know. I posted all over social media that I was starting at 3:30 Pacific. So here I am, but it doesn't look like anybody's here. Is anybody here? Like nobody is here. All right, so I'm just gonna just hang out then and talk to myself until people get here. Yeah, there's nobody here. Hi, people. Is anybody here in chat? All right. Yay, Loretta is here. Hi, Loretta. Awesome. All right, good. So let me ask you guys, did you think it was now or did you think it was in an hour? Hey, Brian, good to see you. Okay, here we go. All right, we're here. I was getting a little worried. Hi, Talia. Hi, Paige. Searching for truth. Hi. Hey, Sally. What the heck, an hour early? No, it's not an hour early. I posted all over social media that it was 3:30 Pacific time, but for some reason YouTube scheduled it 4:30 Pacific time. So social media was right, YouTube was wrong. So I know this is really confusing. I usually check that. I usually make sure my YouTube time zone is set properly. And I could have swore when I set it up, it looked correct. So I apologize for any. Oh, look at that. We got 86 people on already. So I apologize for anybody who was expecting it to be in an hour and we're not. We're live now. So hey, Loretta. Hi, Pearl, and hey, Ralph, thank you for being here. Paige, thank you for being here. Big thank you to our moderators. Hey, let me ask you guys, I don't think I've asked you, since YouTube started the new thing where I can restrict who comments to subscribers only, moderating has gotten a lot easier, right? Ralph and Paige, it's a lot is there much moderating at all? Texas, it's 5:30. Yeah, where I am, it's 4:30. And which is what time I thought I was scheduling this for. Hi, Brian, good to see you. And let me see, who else? Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Ruth. Hey, Susan. Hi, Purdsja family. This was a surprise. What, that I'm early? I thought it was now. Okay, Loretta said she thought it was now. Like I said, I posted all over social media that it was now. YouTube, let's blame it on YouTube. YouTube screwed up. Can you hear me okay? I'm doing this on a different phone than usual because my AT&T signal is better here. So my AT&T is actually my backup phone. But you guys can hear me okay. You can see me okay. Hey, Mary. Hey, Smooth Skater. Hey, Midwest Mamas. Hey, Sharon. Shay's Ways. Glad to be here. And Susan, my bat is not getting used. Awesome. That's good. Yes, it is better. Definitely fewer trolls. That's awesome. I know, and I switch it up every live stream. Today it was 3 days. You have to be a subscriber for 3 days to comment. And so anybody who might be new here, just know that if you want to comment, if you're not able to comment, it's because this new tool that YouTube has put in place that allows me to restrict comments to subscribers to my channel, and I get to choose how long they have been subscribers before they can comment. So if you've only been here 2 or 3 days and you're not able to comment, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, that's kind of the collateral damage of having trying to reduce just annoying, stupid people, right? So, and let our moderators enjoy the live stream instead of having to moderate so much. Whack-a-trolls, they're really. Oh, you want to say hi, Sadie? Say hi. Say hi. What do you think? Look at her. She's doing so good. Say hi. Say hi, friendlies. Look at right there. Right there. Right there. All right. Hey, Doreen. Hey, Gail. I sound fine, she says. The sound is good. Thank you, Ralph. Nancy is hi from Massachusetts. Hi, Diane. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And Sally's heck yeah, limit the trolls. Yeah, trolls' voices don't matter. Please update us on wildfires. I'm curious. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Everybody's saying hi to Sadie. Sadie's doing so good. Like a ninja movie. Laura says, hi, I've been watching you for the past 3 years and I love your adventures. Well, thank you so much. I'm honored that you're here. It really means a lot to me that you watch and that you enjoy my videos that I work really hard to put out and make them fun and enjoyable and entertaining and sometimes educational. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. So the fires, I am out of New Mexico. Like I said, I left New Mexico. It's funny, I did that video about the future of RV living because of just the increasing risk of fires across the West. And a lot of people, one guy was actually like, well, I'm in New Mexico and you're overreacting and I'm going down to blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, good luck with that. And literally a week later, the forest he said he was going down to closed. So, okay, I thought it was going to be, I didn't think I'd have to have the window open. I thought it was cool. It's cold today. Oh, it's 72 now, a little rainy. So, so the wildfires, unfortunately, in New Mexico are still raging. Their monsoon season is, I think, June, July, or July, August. So, pray for rain, do rain dances, thoughts, but, wet thoughts, whatever you need to do, they need rain. They desperately need rain. So I am in an area, we're under stage 1. I'm in a different national forest in a different state. I'm at 9,000 feet. We've had some weather. I've had a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow, but we're still under stage 1 fire. I got a visit from a ranger the other day. Just wanted to check in before the holiday weekend and say, hey, yeah, we're under phase 1, but I impressed him. I was like, I know we're under stage 1. Am I okay? And he's like, wow, thank you for knowing, paying attention to the fire risk. And I'm like, yeah, I just came from New Mexico. So, so unfortunately my heart and my thoughts go out to everyone in New Mexico who are in the line of fire and either ready to evacuate or already evacuated. It's scary and it's sad. So I'm safe. And I hope everyone else is safe. And the water shortage out west, exactly. And I talked about that in that same video. So can you guys hear the wind? If you can hear the wind, I'll close the window. But I don't think you should be able to hear it from where you are. Tina says, thanks for all your hard work. I'm learning a lot. Well, I really appreciate that. I've made 600 videos. And, I always say, I don't teach in the traditional way. Like, I don't do like the traditional how-to videos like some YouTubers do. I think that I teach through example, through living my life. And I said that from my very first video. I'm here to be a cautionary tale. I'm here to show you that I'm learning as I go and I'm going to make mistakes. So, so thank you for recognizing the work that I put into my videos and making them hopefully educational as well as entertaining and fun and inspirational and all that other stuff. So I appreciate you being here. And let me see. Hey, Richard. You're not late, Richard. I think you're early. I don't know. I'm in like a time warp today. Marcy's been watching since the very beginning and you love every vlog. That really means a lot to me. I just did a poll on Patreon. So in case you don't know, Patreon is a whole separate platform where people can subscribe on a monthly basis. Anywhere there are different tiers from $5 to $100 a month. And you get extra perks. You get extra, Ralph and Paige, what do you get? And Richard, you get extra videos, you get bloopers. I save bloopers for patrons. We just had a week-long 5th anniversary camp out where I camped with were there 10 or 12 patrons for a whole week. And they also get polls and I asked their opinion about like the future of my videos and stuff like that. And I just said, hey, I worry after 6 years of making videos, I worry that maybe my videos are getting a little stale. And what do you like? Like, what are your favorite things about videos? So so thank you patrons for taking that poll and answering. And what most of them said was, you're not getting stale. And not at all. I still enjoy your vlogs, just like Marcy just said. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But there are some tips that I got from patrons. You know, I don't know. I think, how many times can you see me going for walks in camp, or playing with Sadie in camp, or cooking the same meals in camp? And I want to keep my videos fresh and interesting and engaging. And so thank you, patrons, for your feedback on that. And I will be implementing, you know, just a couple little things to kind of just change it up a little bit, or just to continue. You know what? Overwhelmingly, I think what patrons said is they like the history of the areas that I go to and just the daily life. All right. All right. Free gold. Mary, I'm assuming it's Mary, Mari. I love all your videos. That really means a lot. That really, I mean, I'm honored. I never set out to be a video maker, so I'm really honored by that. Okay, let me look. I'm gonna like make sure I'm just, yeah, okay. Making sure I'm looking at the right camera so that I'm looking more at you guys and less at the computer. All right. Really, Tammy says she really loved my Alaska videos. Yeah, you know, it's funny. A lot of people say that, and I went back and looked at a couple the other day. And while Alaska, wow, amazing, it's kind of fun also to look back and see how far my video making skills have evolved, and how much better I've gotten at making videos. I look at some of those Alaska videos, I'm like, oh my God, that's shaky. That's terrible. What were you thinking? But it's an honor that you guys watch them and go along on my adventures with me. All right. And Brian, your As I See It videos are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you don't know, I have another channel because I am very political. I am very, very much an advocate of social issues, equal rights, and things like that. And in case you don't know, I graduated from UC Berkeley with a degree in political science, economics, and history, and I studied Russia. And so I'm passionate about politics. I started bringing politics into this channel because it's part of my life. Carolyn's Life, RV, tiny little bit. You know, my videos really are about my life. Well, that didn't go over so well. And my channel actually started shrinking before my very eyes. And while I love to be authentic and real, you know, I have to be realistic. This is also a living for me. So I started another channel. It's called As I See It. And if you haven't looked and you give a crap about what I have to say or what I think about politics, social issues, the Constitution, or whatever, go ahead and check out As I See It. Hold on a second. I'll give you a link. Let me give you a link to the As I See It. Is there anybody here who hasn't seen it? Is there anybody here who has not seen my other channel? Raise your hand. Okay, so I'm going to give you a link if you want to go ahead and check it out. I'm going to tell you right now, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, I'm probably going to piss you off at some point. I don't know. I don't mean to piss people off, but I do. And I hope that most people can watch my videos and hear my thoughts and know. Thank you, Ralph. Know that, I mean, you guys know me well enough by now to know that I don't judge anybody by what they, unless they're like a QAnon person. I'm sorry, I judge people who believe in QAnon, and I do judge people who voted for the other guy. But for the most part, even them though, I'll listen to them, but I judge people by who they are, by the actions, how they treat other people. I make a lot of generalizations sometimes in a lot of my talks, both here on this channel and the other channel, but that doesn't mean that I am judging every individual. It just means that I'm trying to shed light on some issues, you know, and I just because I talk about toxic masculinity doesn't mean that I think every man is toxic. Just because I talk about the problems with democracy doesn't mean that I hate all Americans. And I hope that most of you can kind of realize that and not take offense. I know it can be hard. I know because sometimes I can come off as opinionated. Ralph, pushy Ralph or opinionated? So Ralph, I don't think anybody else is here. Ralph was one of the people who I got to camp with for the second time. Ralph and I have camped together twice now. And we've gotten to be like this brother-sister kind of relationship where he says things that I take the wrong way and vice versa. We have like this sibling thing going on. Huh, Ralph, right? Am I pushy, Ralph, or opinionated? Ralph also went into town and bought me vegan ice cream. He bought Sadie a toy and a leash. So really, really good guy. Right, exactly. Ralph says, I don't expect to agree fully with anyone on politics, just as long as you have a semi-rational argument. And he says, pushy is fine. Right, exactly. I don't hate anybody for what they believe. As long as they treat other people, that's how I judge people, how you treat other people. And yeah. So let me go back to your comments about and Gail says, if I don't piss people off, I'm doing it wrong. I think you're right? I mean, I've pissed off liberals. I've pissed off vegans. You know, that the vegan police that live inside of my head. Hey, there's a new show I started watching last night. I think it's on Netflix or HBO Max called Bad Vegan. Has anybody seen Bad Vegan? I want to hear. Okay, and I'm going to read your comments. So Sherry Smooth Skater says that As I See It videos are amazing. Oh, and Mimi says she loves As I See It. Sarah No says hi mods. So as I was saying about the As I See It videos, those of you who are there with me, I am like so honored, number one, that you watch, that you care actually what I think about things and what I have to say. And it's just such an honor to be able to do what I love. I mean, I get to learn, I get to research, I get to share my thoughts and what I learn and what I research with other people. And you care and you listen, and I hear that. You know, it's not about everyone even agreeing with me, but the people who do agree with me, sometimes you don't have anybody else in your life who you can talk about things with because you're surrounded by people who maybe are QAnon people or something else. So it's such an honor and a privilege to have this second channel. I love it. It's like my new favorite hobby. So thank you. All right. I saw some comments. Hi, Carrie. Oh, Carrie's here. And Carrie, let me show you what Carrie gave me. Check this out. Carrie made me a hat. Carrie camped with us. And look, she sat there knitting for a few days this beautiful hat. And then when she was done, she gave it to me. It's merino wool. It's so warm. I love it. Thank you, Carrie. All right. Okay, let me see. Let me read. Bad Vegan. Did someone steal Vegan Police? I know, right? That's what I thought at first. I was like, oh my God, somebody's stealing my ideas. Hey, hi, AK Go Bears. Good to see you. Thank you for the super chat. Yay. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. So if you don't know, if you're on a laptop, I'm not sure how it works on a cell phone, right below where you can chat, there's a $sign. And if you like my videos, if you learn something, if you're entertained and you can and you want, the $sign is a little bit of a tip, you know, just to help keep this all a job instead of a hobby that falls by the wayside. So thank you for the super chat. All right. my nice hat, my vegan police song while I was hiking. That was fun. The vegan police. All right. Mary says she loves beanies. Carrie taught me how to start knitting. Oh, Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. We camped with Sarah too. So this is a good segue into a question that I got. I asked patrons if they had any questions or topics they wanted me to cover. And Sally said she wanted to hear me talk about the concept of friendlies again. There are plenty of people on YouTube who need to hear it. So I don't know really that friendlies was such a concept, as it was just, I'm a marketer, right? You guys all know that before I started a YouTube channel, I had a career as a marketing consultant helping really, really small businesses mostly. I had a couple million. I had $2 million clients. The rest of them were super small, single person owned business. And Kim, thank you so much for the super chat and the cute little, thank you for the cute little emoji. That's adorable. So you can do an emoji. Oh, that's the other thing. Super chat highlights your comment. So if you have a burning question or something burning that you want to tell me, it's a great way to make sure I see you, because I can't talk and read at the same time. So friendlies, I was a marketer before. So even before I started my channel, I had this whole strategic marketing plan about how to start my channel to give it the most big bang for its buck. I mean, it's just what I do. I'm a marketer. I have a business mind. And when I first started making videos, I was watching someone, I don't remember who. It wasn't Bo. I know you guys are going to think it's Bo or somebody else, but I was watching, it was a female, it was a woman, and she started her videos with hello, whatever she called her audience. And, like Bo's like, internet, hello, howdy, internet people. So everybody has like a greeting. A lot of people, some successful YouTubers have a greeting. I saw this, and as a marketer, I was like, I want a greeting. This will really help to kind of solidify my audience. It'll help us feel like a community. That's really what I wanted. I wanted something to bring us all together, to make us feel like a community. Because no, Robin started after me, way after me. And in fact, you'll see many of her videos were modeled after many of my videos. And so I wanted to come up with I wanted a community. That was really important to me, that my whole philosophy behind marketing, even as a small business marketing consultant, was to be your authentic self. If you are your authentic self, you will attract the right audience, the right people. And, so I don't try to be anything else. I don't try to pretend. I mean, yeah, I've let loose a little bit more over the years with my language and my politics and things like that. But I wanted to just form a community. I wanted us to be like a community. And so I started asking, what do you guys want to be called? And I thought about gypsies, and not realizing that was, what's the word I'm looking for? Not racist, but the other word. Hi, Colleen. So I started thinking, what are we going to call ourselves? And we tossed around a bunch of ideas. And one day it came to me. I was like, I'm going to call it came to me because in the beginning, I got so much hate. I mean, the first year was horrific. It's gotten so much better since then, because I just don't give a shit anymore. People are going to love me or hate me, and they're going to make up things about me. That's fine, whatever. But the first couple of years were so hard. I had so much hate, so many trolls, and it was personal, and it was vile, and it was mean. And so one day I was like, I'm dealing with all these trolls. I'm going to call my audience friendlies, because they're friendly. They're friendly to me. They're friendly to each other. They're friendly to probably everybody in their lives. They're just good people. So I'm going to call my audience friendlies. And I got really excited when I thought about it, and I came online. I'm like, friendlies, you're going to be friendlies. And people loved it. So, not socially acceptable, the word gypsy. What's the word? What's the word we used to use when I was growing up? Not racist, prejudice. It's kind of prejudice is what I'm thinking. And now what I say, I meet people like Sarah and Ralph and Paige. Hopefully I'm going to meet you soon. I feel like I already know you. And Carrie and all of you other people that I have met face to face. And when I meet you face to face and I have derogatory, that's a good word. Richard is a good example. So the segue is, I meet you, I spend time with you, I get to know you. And once I get to know you, like in person, friendlies become friends. And so that's kind of, if you want to call that a philosophy, but that's how friendlies were born. And, I know a lot of you feel like we're friends, and I'm honored and privileged, and it means a lot to me. A lot of you even feel like I'm like your little sister or something. So, I thought Friendlies was perfect, and I like it, and I love how everybody has embraced it. I love how somebody will come by, or they'll see me in public and they'll be like, "Hi, Carolyn, I'm a friendly." So it has been an identifier. It's been a way for us to feel like a community, and so I think it's been a success. So thank you for that question, Sally. I think that was a good question. Mary, thank you. Hi, Sabra, good to see you. Bravo. Thank you, Brian. Hi, Granny. You love it. Do you all love being friendlies? Friendlies as opposed to hateful, ugly, vile, rotten trolls. Right? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Sally. I'm a proud friendly. Bring the bumper. Oh, you want the bumper stinker? I didn't sell any of those. It's so funny you say that. So thank you for the super chat, Smooth Skater and Sally. It's funny that you say that, because I'm a proud friendly bumper sticker on my RV. I never sold a single one of those, so I took them off. But and yes, as I'm a proud friendly, I'll put them back. I think that might be a good thing to bring back. Oh, speaking of my store, hey, Steve, he says, my wife and I have been full-time for a year. Congratulations. We admire how you handle yourself in your videos. Continue to be true. That means a lot. True to yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I realized something today. So I do a lot of promotion on social media. In case you don't know, I'm on Facebook. We have a private Friendly Nation Facebook group where you actually have to apply to join and abide by certain community guidelines. I'm on Twitter, very political. I swear a lot. I swear a lot, especially lately. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, but I don't do much. So I do a lot of promotion on social media, and I often forget to do some of these promotional things in video. So let me show you, in case you haven't seen it. Check it out. Look at that. I have a brand new shirt, a brand new retro design. Isn't that gorgeous? Be happy, be free, be kind, retro 70s design. This is a V-neck. This is a 2X. It's a little big. It's a little big. So here's what I've got for you. All right. So go to my store on Teespring. And now through tomorrow, you get 20% off. No, I'm sorry, 15% off on anything in the store, including these new shirts. And these new shirts, not the V-neck, but the regular t-shirts go up to size 5X. So here's what you do. I just put a link in the comments. You go to the store. At checkout, you enter Friendly, all caps, FRIENDLY, and you will save 50% off. I'm sorry, 15% off in the entire store, but you need to hurry because it ends tomorrow. If you're a patron, you get an extra 5% off. So if you're on Patreon, you get 20% off, and you need to go to Patreon to get the discount code for that. Patrons always get depending on your level, 10 to 15% off the store all the time. You have your own special discount code. So Loretta loves my Twitter. I love my Twitter. I'm addicted. Can you tell? I tweet like 150 times a day. Oh, hi, Tracy. And yes, and patrons just got a personal handwritten thank you card. Thank you. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad people have loved it. So, Mother Bing says she's hoping hers will come next week. I got an email. Oh, that they were mailed. Yeah, they're a little slow. They are a little slow. So enter discount code friendly through, and I just put it in through tomorrow. Hi, Granny. Oh, and you're also a Patreon. Thank you. Hi, Natalie. So glad I caught your live chat. Actually live. I'm glad you did too. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you got the cards, the thank you cards. Yeah, we did a pretty fun thing for Patreon for our 5th anniversary. But don't worry, if you're not a patron, I'm going to be doing some fun things for you guys, for viewers, subscribers, and channel members for my 6-year YouTube anniversary, which is coming up in November, okay? And hopefully we'll have a lot to celebrate. Okay. Sarah. Yeah, Sarah, you bought the shirt. Thank you. I'm glad you love it. My t-shirt and coffee cup are on the way. Thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate that. Marcy, I tried to sign up for Patreon. They said I already have a Patreon account, which I do for a church in Poland, and they want me to sign up for you. What do I do? And they won't let me sign up for you. What? Wait. Tried to sign up for Patreon. They said I already have an account. I do, and they won't let me sign up for you. I either contact Patreon customer support. They're very good. Patreon has a really good customer service. So you can either contact them, or what you can do is create a new account under a different email address. I think that might be the easiest. Do you have another email address? I'm curious. How many email addresses do you guys have? Every time somebody asks me for an email address, I have 6. I have like 7, 8 email addresses. How many email addresses do you guys have? All right. So I hope that helps, Marcy. Hey, Cameron. Good to see you. Yeah, and you guys love so I didn't design it myself. I had help. And the person who designed this is a designer. She's a genius. So she also designed the Patreon thank you cards for me. She's and the camp out shirts and the meet and greet shirts. So she did a lot of really good design work for me. So yeah, I'm happy. I love this. All right. Oh, I have another one too. So I have this one too. That's also there if you're interested. A different logo, Carolyn's RV Life. All right. 4 at least email, 4 email addresses. 3, one is crippled now. 2 email addresses. So I'm weird. I have way too many emails. Well, I've got my old business, I've got business emails. I've got personal emails. I've got 2 businesses. Yeah, so that's part of it. I've got business emails, I've got personal emails. So I can't find the new shirt to order. What am I doing wrong? Hold on. Did you follow the link I put? That should take you right there. Yeah, hold on. All right, where'd you guys go? All right, El Constantino, look at this link that I'm posting right now. You should be able to click. Let me see. Click on that. Yes, and it'll take you right there. And when you scroll down the page on the right-hand side, you can see the different options. You can get the sticker. You can get the blue shirt. Well, you can get the classic t-shirt, and you can select different colors. You can get the women's V-neck. And you can also get a tank top. So those options are on the page on the right when you scroll down. So El Constantino, did that help? That link should take you right there. What's up with Julie? Did I miss something that Julie said? It looks like you guys are all like supporting Julie because you're such a fine, friendly audience. Did that help, El Constantino? That should do it. Oh, Marcy, Ralph just told me how to get this taken care of. Ralph won a Super Patron award for being so helpful, and he certainly lives up to that. Thank you. He's been my tech support since like the day he joined Patreon. So thank you, Ralph. I really appreciate you. All right. Oh, she's unable to be. Oh, who is this? Okay, hold. Yes. You guys are good, man. You guys are like helping each other out. So here's the thing. The V-neck are the women's. They only go, I think, up to 2X. The bigger sizes up to 5X are the traditional, let me see what they're called. The classic tee. So the classic tee in the blue that you'll see goes up to 5XL. Oh, wow. And the dark blue goes up to 4. You can even get tall. 5XL and then XLT and 3XT and 4XT. So you can get, ooh, that's nice. That might be nice to sleep in. I might have to get another one. Okay, does that help? Ralph is kick-ass, huh, Sarah? Sally's like, we love Ralph. He's amazing. He is. Good guy. All right. And Brian says, right. And yeah, Ralph's pictures and posts. So on Patreon, that's another thing about Patreon is patrons can also post things so they get to know each other. Hey, Julie, I'm not working right now, so unfortunately cannot do so. I am subscribed. I also support by watching videos, commenting. Oh my gosh. You know what? I can't say this enough. I am so grateful for the patrons because it takes all of my streams of revenue to make this a sustainable full-time job. Without people like you, Julie, without people watching my videos, and especially those who watch every single video, I couldn't do this without you either. So I hope that you don't feel any less appreciated, any less important, because you're not. Both parts are make a whole. Let me just put it that way. I don't want to give it, too much details, but I need both. I need my subscribers, my viewers, the people who like and leave me a kind word. You both make this whole. I couldn't do it without either one of you. I hope you realize that, and I hope you know how much I appreciate. And I said this since day one when I started Patreon. Patreon is for those who have a desire and the means. I can't tell you how many times people have written to me and said, when my social security check comes in, when my disability check comes in, and I write back and I'm like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I do not want to take money away from someone who is on a fixed income. Of course, there are people there who, it's people are adults and people decide to join anyway, but Patreon is for people who have the desire and the means. And I know there are a lot of you here who have the desire and you don't have the means. And I don't ever want you to feel bad. Please. Okay? Promise? Pinky promise? Pinky promise you will never feel bad? I appreciate that, but please. Granny, I love your videos. You've been a great helper during my conversion to full-time. I'm so glad to hear that, and congratulations. Watch, like, comment, and share. Smooth Skater. Exactly. The more you comment, and I say this a lot too, and it's probably getting a little like ad nauseum at this point, but besides, and I tell patrons this a lot, besides the financial support, of course, I need to make a living. I need to buy food and gas and, vets for Sadie and bully sticks and things like that. Besides that, the moral support, the kind words, the friendliness, the encouragement, the stories, that I've heard so many stories over the years about how you have been inspired by just just little old me living my fucked up little life sometimes. I mean, I make mistakes. I stick my foot in my mouth. I can just be an idiot sometimes. And you're all here anyway. And you encourage me and you forgive me and you understand. And that, on a personal level, besides the business aspect of it, that's what brings tears to my eyes. So you guys mean a lot to me. You guys have really, where I come from, yeah. It's just amazing to me that thousands of people want to be my friend. When I've been so lonely and so alone most of my life. So you guys just, you give me something special every single day. So please never feel bad for not being able to invest. Okay? Please, pinky promise. You're not going to feel bad. All right. All right. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Carolyn, do you know how much you've helped so many people struggling with depression? I hear that a lot. And wow, I don't know, I'm getting choked up. I'm writing, of course. I'm writing. And I've struggled so much in my life. I've done so many things wrong in my life. I've made so many mistakes. To think that now, just by being me, I'm helping people, people who maybe see themselves in me in some way, who have been through what I've been through or are still going through it. And that's why this book that I'm writing is so important, because it's just going to be another level of exposure, which is kind of scaring me a little bit, but also just another level of relating to you, of connecting to you, as another way to just show that you're not alone. You're never alone. No matter what you're feeling, no matter how dark it is, you're never alone. Does that make sense? And I don't know why I'm crying. You guys all just touch me so much. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Sally. Let me see. Thank you, Vienna. I appreciate you being here. In today's climate where nobody is neutral, every friend means a lot. Yeah, I think that's very true. Bonnie says, 3 months from the promised land, full time. Thank you for being you and an inspiration. Well, congratulations to you on your new adventure. All right, let me see if I can get my light to turn on. All right. Where do you share? Do creators still benefit from viewers watching the ads? I heard they did. I can neither confirm nor deny that claim. I'm not allowed to. I'm literally not allowed to say. I'm not allowed to encourage or discourage people from watching ads. Maybe a Google search? All right, Julie. Promise. Yay. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Just, I hope you'll just keep being here as long as you want to be here, and that just means everything. Hey, Country Van Life from the East Coast, UK. Loving van life and vlogging. Good for you. Congratulations. All right. Julie, neutral as anyone can be. I give everyone a chance. Everyone gets the benefit of the doubt. I try to be everyone's friend. That's nice. That's really nice to give everyone. Terry, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Loretta. Thank you. I'm a mainstay of my YouTube university experience. Well, thank you so much, Susan. All right. Do you want to hear another question? And why don't you guys, if you have a question or a topic that you would like me to talk about, do start it here. I'll put it in comments to show you how you need to do it, if so that I can see it. If you can't do super chat, question. So see what I just wrote in the comments. If you have a question, model it just like I did, with question in all caps and then your question, and I will try to get to your question. If I don't see it the first time, you are more than more than welcome to enter it again. And I have another question from another patron, Mother Bink. Oh yeah, this was gonna be a fun one. So Mother Bink has an RV that's small like mine, and she's still experimenting with where to put everything, especially clothing. So she's curious what kind of clothes I carry, where I put it, and how often do I have to do laundry. I think this is a really good question. So let me see. As far as I'm curious what kind of clothes you carry. I carry mostly camp clothes. I carry comfortable clothes. I don't give a crap what they look like. There was a time in my life when something got a stain on it, I'd throw it away. I don't care anymore. I spend 90% of my time alone. So I carry comfortable clothes. I live in yoga pants. Literally, I live in yoga pants and t-shirts and tank tops and shorts in the summer. So, and then I have my town clothes, which I've been shopping a little bit more lately, so I bought some jeans and I bought some cute dresses. So I have town clothes that are clean. They're not stained. I only wear them when I'm going into town after I bathe, so let me show you. Do you guys want to, how about a little show and tell? You want some show and tell? All right. So this is for you, Mother Bink. I'll get to your questions in a minute, okay? I'll scroll up. So here in my closet, I have too many clothes. I have way too many clothes. But this is really where I keep my good clothes. These are my town clothes. So I keep them separate because I just don't want to put them on and get them dirty and gross and stuff. So this is mostly where I keep my town clothes, my jeans. I have some in my bathroom too. I have hangers in my bathroom. How gross is it in here? So yeah, you don't need to see that. Oh, want to see the dresses I bought at Old Navy? Look at how cute these are. So I bought these dresses. Hang on. Patron saw them. I think I wore them in camp. One's inside out. All right. Check it out. How cute are these? So I bought this at Old Navy, and I just wear skinny jeans underneath it. Isn't that adorable? And then I wear a tank top underneath. So that's my town clothes. And then, I'm going to do a video on this because I just bought something new for organizing. Well, not just, but I have this thin closet here that I put shelves in. So all my t-shirts and sweatshirts go in there. And then I have, I'll show you. This is where, you know what this is? Look at this. This is all, can you see? This is all my yoga pants. I literally probably have 12 pairs of yoga pants. That's all I wear is yoga pants. They're comfortable. I like them. They're fine. I've got capris. I've got long ones. I've got bell bottoms. I've got straight legs. And then up here is where I keep my bedding, all my spare sheets and all my extra covers for my cushions and stuff like that. And you can see I don't care if they're wrinkled. And then up here is more crap. Tank tops, and I use baskets to keep things organized. This is where I swap out my winter and my summer. So there's sweatshirts up there, bathing suits. So that's it. All right, so that was a little show and tell. And then I keep a basket. So I keep a basket here by my bed, on my bed, underneath here. these are the clothes that I currently have in rotation. I literally sometimes change clothes like 3 times a day, depending on it. So this is the thing. When I'm in camp by myself, I wear wholly stained clothes. I don't care. They've got stains on them. They look like crap. I don't care. It's just me. But if I'm going for a walk and I know there's people around, I'm going to change my clothes into something that doesn't look quite like I'm, not all there or whatever, So I keep that basket because those are my rotating clothes. I might wear them a couple hours and then change into something else. So I'll put them in the basket. So yeah, but the laundry thing, I wear clothes forever. I live by myself. So I don't put something on for 2 hours and then throw it in the laundry. That's why I have that basket over there. I put something on for half a day and then I put it in the basket to wear another half a day, to wear another half a day. Literally, I wear stuff until it's pretty dirty before I put it in the laundry because I'm by myself. I don't care. Did I miss Terry? Did I say thank you? I did. So that brings me to, that brings me to the next question. So I have like 4 hoodies because I love my hoodies. I used to have one nice one, but I don't anymore. They're all pretty stained. I've worn a couple of them to seal my roof. So they're covered in Flex Seal and Dicor. And yeah, I need a new hoodie for public, and I don't have one. And I've got sweatshirts, I've got flannels. Most of my flannels are pretty decent. I wear in public, and I hate doing laundry. I have been known to go to Walmart and buy new underwear and new leggings so that I don't have to do laundry, and that's why I should count at least 12 pairs of leggings. And I probably do laundry. It depends on how dirty things are. I usually do laundry about once a month. And the thing is, here's the thing. I have tons of underwear. As long as I have clean underwear, I don't care. And I've got tons of underwear. But if I do get to a point where I don't feel like doing laundry, this is really important, ladies, pay attention. I have about 3 pairs of bamboo underwear. I discovered bamboo underwear when I was backpacking, I think the PCT. On the JMT, I wore Ex Officio. They're lightweight, they breathe, they're moisture wicking. So these bamboo underwear, they're expensive, $20 I think a pair, 15, they're expensive, but they wash with hardly any water. You can wash them out and they dry really fast. So they're really good for supplementing. So I don't know how many, I got tons of underwear, but if I get to a point where I'm out of underwear and I'm a few days away at least from doing laundry, I can wash out the bamboo underwear. And that way I have fresh underwear every day and I don't have to do laundry right away. So yeah, and if I have 12, 13, 14 pairs of yoga pants, that's plenty for 30 days. That's plenty for me. I'm by myself, like I said. Yeah, Janelle says, I did bamboo underwear backpacking in the rainforest, wash and wear. They're perfect. So I think anybody who lives in an RV, even if you just have 1 pair on hand so that you can wash them out, hang them out. In most climates, they'll dry overnight. You can wear them the next day, or 2 pairs so that you can switch them out. So they're really, really, yes, I actually just bought bamboo toilet paper recently. It's very scratchy, or maybe that was just recycled toilet paper. It's like paper. It's okay though. Airing out your dirty laundry. I mean, this is a reality of living in an RV life. Are Edie or Cindy here? Hey, Stuart. I am not a fan of going to the laundromat. I do laundry as infrequently as possible, and this is just a reality. We have limited space, and if I were in a couple, or if I were camped around people more, I would need to worry more about things like that, but I'm by myself all the time, so I don't care how I look. As long as I'm clean, as long as I don't stink, because I don't want to smell myself either, so I bathe regularly, and That's all I need. I'm totally content with that. So did that answer your question, Mother Bink? Are you here? All right. I despise the laundromat. Dread it. I know. It's a whole day. And not only that, have I ever shown you guys what it looks like in here on laundry day? I mean, because when I do go to laundry, I do all my bedding, all my pillowcases, and it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a whole day. Doing laundry is an entire day. Maybe if I did it more often, it wouldn't have to be, but I go in, it's funny, the older ladies like probably cringe, but I go in and I literally just throw everything in 2 big washers, the biggest washers they have, 1 or 2 big washers. Well, if I'm doing my bedding, it's a little bit more than that. I don't care. I used to be so vain. I used to care so much about how I looked, and it's just so liberating to not worry so much about how I look all the time. And you guys see it. I'm not going to change my clothes when I'm spontaneously turning on the camera. This is just my life. Lump it. Like it or lump it. All right. I saw some questions. I have a dumping hoodie. That's funny. That's probably not a bad idea. Hoodies and coat. I love my hoodies, man. I love my hoodies. All right. I did see some questions. Question from July Sanchez. On your years on the road, have you met any friendlies that are nomads with young children? Yes, I have. I know personally. Actually, well, there are 3 people that I mean, I don't know them well. I've met them who travel with kids. So, yes, I do know. Did you have a specific question about that? Mom moved, so Sadie woke up. Where are you going, Mom? Such a good girl. This girl, man. She's been really, really good the last few days. I'm not sure quite. I think the week camping with everybody and her doggy for furry friends, her furry friendlies, I think calmed her down a little bit. All right. I saw other questions. Let me see if I can find them. Julie, I know you said you don't watch much YouTube, but really, who do you watch and why? On YouTube? I don't watch anything consistently. The only thing I watch consistently on YouTube is news. And MSNBC, because I don't get TV, so I still love my Rachel Maddow, so I watch her the day after. I watch Bo of the Fifth Column when something catches my attention. I don't know, maybe a couple times a month. Let me look at my subscription feed right now. I don't watch anything regularly. I don't watch other RVers. I did before I was starting out. So CNN, I watch The Daily Show sometimes. Sometimes I watch some hiking videos. I like, oh my God, what's her name? The Dixie here, Homemade Wanderlust. I watch her every once in a while. If something, I'm subscribed. If something catches my attention. Sometimes I watch Steve Wallace. His stealth camping is kind of interesting. Sometimes I watch Dr. Romani about narcissism because I think that, World According to Briggs. I watch him sometimes. Robert Reich. I watch him, or at least his posts. Let me see. That's about it. That's who I subscribe to, but I literally don't watch anything regularly, and I don't watch other RVers. Jordan Klepper. Oh my God, I love Jordan Klepper. I could watch him every day. The Lincoln Project. There's a new one that I really like. Let me see if I can find him. Called, 60 Minutes I subscribe to. Robert Reich. As I See It. I watch this great channel called As I See It. Oh, Big Think. Oh my God, what is this guy's? Anyway, I can't find the channel I was going to tell you about. So I'm one of those who mostly goes to YouTube to learn. I can't, maybe it might be on my other channel. So anyway, there's something new that I'm watching. He does history lessons, brilliant history lessons. So did that answer your question? Question from Brian. Isn't it time for you to go to Mexico? You'll be glad you did. Are you in Mexico? I'm still thinking about it. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do if the midterms. I'm worried about traveling with Sadie, and I don't know that I want to do it in the RV. So, AJ, hey, and Edie. Oh, 2 more friendly campers are here that I got to meet. Finally, I got to meet AJ. All right, Janelle's question. Are current gas prices changing any plans you have over the next 90 days? No. Oh, geez, I just got a national emergency alert. Severe weather, national weather, dust storm for this area until 6:30. Be ready for sudden drop to 0 visibility. Pull aside, stay alive when the visibility drops. My goodness, crazy times. Janelle, what did Janelle ask me? So, interestingly enough, are the gas prices changing my plans? No, because I had already made a conscious decision to not travel this year. I landed in New Mexico in January, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm not going anywhere. I'm spending the foreseeable future in New Mexico. I literally was hoping that I could spend the entire summer in New Mexico. I'm done. I don't want to travel. So no, the gas prices have not impacted my decision. I am noticing, however, how fast I'm going through the gas. Somebody corrected me recently. I completely miscalculated how much I was spending on gas, and he was just like, well, wait a minute. And I'm like, oh my God, you're right. That's what I get for trying to do math in my head. I had said, yeah, okay, if I'm paying $5 a gallon for gas, I have a 52 gallon or $4 a gallon. Then I have a 50-gallon tank. I was like, yeah, $100 to fill my tank. And he was just like, no. And I went back and I'm like, oh my God, that's $200 to fill my tank. I never fill my tank because every credit card has a $100 limit. If you don't know that, if you don't have a big tank, when you go to the gas station, it shuts off at 100. And that might just give me half a tank, and I don't bother to rerun the credit card. So, yay. Thank you, El Constantino. She ordered. Yay. Your order went through. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Fashion show. All right. Oh, yeah, because I showed you my dress. So Marcy says, you didn't know it, but I went through a bout of cancer, and your vlog took my mind off what I was going through and gave me a reason to smile, and I'm now cancer-free. Yay, congratulations. And I love, I'm sorry, so sorry that you had cancer, but when I hear from viewers who've gone through hard times, and a lot of time it's physical challenges, health issues, and they say that that you took me places I wasn't able to go because I was stuck in a hospital bed. So I'm so sorry you had cancer. I'm honored that I was able to take your mind off it for a little while, and congratulations for coming out on the other side of it, and I hope that you continue to stay well. 60 Minutes. The AR-15 was designed in the 60s for civilians, not for the military. What? Oh my God. Susan, question. Have you ever considered being a camp host at state parks or national parks? No. Why? So something weird is going on, and maybe you guys can help me figure out why. I'm getting a lot of emails from people who want to help me find RV parks, campgrounds, communities to live in, and jobs. And I'm not sure what I said to make people think that I needed or wanted to live in an RV park or a campground. So here's the thing about that question. I have a more than a full-time job. I know that I'm not alone in this. that people don't realize how much work YouTube is. It is a 50-hour-a-week job sometimes. I've been doing it long enough now that my hours I'm finding more work-life balance, but then I started another channel. This is a full-time job. If I camp host, I have to work 30 hours a week. I can't. I can't work 30 hours a week. I already work 40 hours a week. And why would I want to spend a summer in a campground surrounded by other people having to keep Sadie on a leash? So that's not my idea of the life I want to live or the life that I intended to live. But thank you for the question. All right. Questions. Your questions. Let me see. Dr. Romney is awesome. I really like her. I've learned a lot about narcissism. I've learned a lot about, it's really helped me a lot. Let's just leave it at that. All right. A lot of people are talking about getting land. Are you still considering it? No, it's too damn expensive. And you know what I realized? So, now that I'm not traveling a lot, I'm loving my life. I am now living the RV life I always dreamed of living. I've been in the spot I'm in for a little over a week. I went in town one day because I needed propane and I came back. Most of the time, there's not another person camped within a half a mile of me. The other day, I literally don't think there was anybody within 2 miles of me. And this is like one of the best boondocking spots I've ever had. And I move every 2 weeks. I am finally able to, I love my life right now. I'm hiking a lot. Look at, I think I'm losing weight. Do you think I'm losing weight? I don't have a scale and I wear stretchy pants, but I think I'm losing weight. I'm hiking at least 3 miles a day, 5 miles on a non-work day. I go out and I spend time out. And so yeah, the property, I'm not feeling as driven to get property as I was when I first got here. When I first got here in January, I was like, I'm going to own property with it by the end of February. I was so exhausted from all the traveling. But once I started looking at property, realizing that it's harder to get my ideal property within my budget, it's just not. I have the better life right now than owning property. So, all right. Hey, do you ever look up repairs? That's how I found you. Do I ever look up? Yes, I do. Like I said, I do for YouTube. For me is mostly how-to videos and news. Thank you, Edie. ASI. Oh, thank you, Edie. I was afraid I offended you, and I was really sad about that. I hope I didn't. I know I offended another patron, and I feel really bad about that. Do I have a timeline goal for my book? No. So right now I'm in the process. I'm taking a memoir writing class. I talked about it last time through Writer's Digest. And they are helping me. I get feedback on writing, and we get exercises. And right now, my main focus, so my memoir spans age 10 to 45, which is too much, is what I'm being told. I have a focus. My focus really centers around sexual abuse and sexual assault and all the things that happen to women as a result of that, like all the things through 45, all the things that I went through. So I do have a focus, but right now that's really what I'm working on, is just trying to organize it and structure it and make it, I don't know, make it something sellable, because I want a book deal. But then the other day I was thinking, you know what, if I have to self-publish, I suppose I can self-publish. So now I know. I never quite understood what took writers 3, 4, 5 years to write a book. Now I get it. My whole first draft is done. I've written out everything from 10 to 45 that I want to include in my book. Now is the wordsmithing, the editing, figuring out what to keep, what to throw away, what the structure is going to be, making sure my voice is consistent throughout. So that's the really hard part. I'm happy with how it's coming along. I'm happy with it. My therapist, man, has been my number one support and encourager through this. I read her. I'm actually reading her the book, and she's helping me because so much of my book is cerebral. So much of my book is a result of the therapy that I've had, that she's really kind of helping me understand certain parts of my life so that I can write about them more clearly. So it's going to be a very cerebral. It's not going to be like a graphic, like telling you all the skeletons in my closet, although there will be some of that. You're going to learn things about Carolyn. You're going to learn some things about Carolyn that might shock you, or maybe not. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lifetime of alcohol and drug addiction. I mean, shit's going to make you go, oh, make you blush. All right. Hi, Gypsy. I've been following you for some time, and I've been considering traveling. You inspire me. Just how okay are you being alone, and how do you handle loneliness? So I talk about this a lot. I've been alone all my life. And speaking of my book, I made a lot of really bad decisions because of that loneliness, because I didn't want to be alone, or because I thought I couldn't be alone. This part of my life before I moved into the RV has been about embracing my introvert self. I don't get lonely. I can count on one hand the number of times in my RV life that I have felt lonely. I love being alone. And I have talked about this a lot in many videos that I have made. This is not for everyone. If you're an extrovert, one of my best friends, there's no way she could ever live the way I live, because she loves people. She loves to be constantly doing and going out to cafes and bars and meeting people and go to the movies and the farmer's market. That's not me. I love spending 3 hours wandering around the woods with my dog. So I don't get lonely. I know that sounds weird, but I don't. If I do, I go hang out with people, or I go online. That's the other thing. I think it would look a lot different if I didn't have the internet. And because of my job, because I'm so connected online to you guys and much of my social media networks, I don't feel alone. And I think that's a big part of it. I think if I didn't have the internet, it would be very different. So Ralph says, I hope at some point you can reel in a big publisher with a good editor. Yeah, me too. Yes, me too. That's where I'm at. I need to get a readable draft done. You know, I'm probably a couple drafts away from that. And then a copywriter. I think that's what you meant as a copywriter. A copywriter will actually help me with form and structure. And then an editor is really about grammar and punctuation. So that's the plan. I will hire everybody I need before presenting it to an agent to try to get a publisher. Oh, that's right. Pet insurance. Somebody else was telling me about pet insurance, and I was going to look into it and I forgot. Hi, A Swifty. All right. Max, hi, Maximalist Minibus. Another camper, another friendly camper. Swifty, are you interviewing any other women for your book? It's a memoir, so no. Do you have any pet insurance? And if you can suggest any for a full-time RVer. So, oh my gosh. Oh, Maximalist Minibus, you said you have a really good pet insurance, so I can't remember the name of it. I know, Maximalist, YouTube really completely screwed up the timing on this. I don't know what happened. Hey, Gabby. I lost 20 pounds being a nomad for the past 21 months. Good for you. I gained weight. Good for you. That's awesome. Yeah, I gained weight. And I also gained a lot of weight the last 2 years with the long hauler thing that I had going on. That didn't help with breathing issues and shortness of breath and no energy. That sucked. All right. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for making the t-shirts 100% cotton. Yeah, I've got, most of them are 100% cotton. There is one that's a tri-blend, just in case anybody wanted that. All right. Any more questions? Brian, exit plans are big now, but you have one kinda and you have full-time job. Yes, I do. Oh, thank you, El Constantino. She says I help more than I know. Distractions from health problems is golden. Yes, Sally. Lisa, you were one of my RV inspirations. I've been living for a year and 5 months. It is a 76 Ford Casual. I have it all gutted, no water or electricity, but I'm loving it. That actually sounds kind of fun. Kind of sounds like, camping. I miss camping. I don't feel like I'm camping. All right. All right. Julie answered my question. Thanks for being open about who you watch on YouTube. You are very welcome. All right. Anybody else? Any other questions? There's my girl. Hi. Want to come say hi to everybody? You want to come say hi to everybody? Look at that. Oh, hi. I love you so much. I love you so much. Want to say hi? And how can I get lonely with this girl? She's my best friend. She's my best friend. Huh. Yes, she is. She's my best friend. All right. Any other questions? Let me see. Team Herd or Dep. I honestly have not paid any attention to that whatsoever. Marcy, how do you set up an address PO box that Social Security and Medicare will send mail to? So I did a video on that. It's kind of a long process. I would look for my video. It's called How to Get Mail and how to set up a mail forwarding service, how to find a mail forwarding service. So go to the top of my channel and do a search because it's a long, drawn out thing that it's probably best to look at because, there was some preparation and research and stuff involved in the video that I've probably forgotten. Where do I take my trash after boondocking? Wherever I can. Parks this time of year, if I can find a park, that's where I went recently. I went into town to fill up on propane and I found a city park with garbage cans and I just spread it out among a few different garbage cans. A store, sometimes, if I go to, especially like a local store, and spend a lot of money, I'll be like, hey, do you mind if I throw a little garbage in your trash? And they usually say fine. Walmart always has trash cans in their parking lot. So, you take little bundles and you distribute them, wherever on your errands, gas stations, wherever you can. But I usually do try to spend money at the place that I dump my garbage. You can also go a lot of states, depending on the state and the city, some dumps are free, or you pay $10 or whatever. So you can also go to a city dump if you have to. Oh, that's right. Edie also. Haven on Wheels also has good pet insurance. Any other questions? Any other questions? Vermonter here. Every time I pass an RV like yours, I say out loud, hi, Carolyn. That's very cute. I get that every once in a while. I'll get an email. It's like, hey, were you just in, on I-40 or whatever in Texas or I-10 or whatever? I'm like, I could have swore I saw you. I'm like, no, it wasn't me. Have I ever used bear spray? I got 2 cans on the recommendation of a campground neighbor. I've never used it. Remember the grizzly encounter in Denali? I had it. I had it. I think it's an unnecessary. I never actually, you know what? The first time I ever got bear spray was when I first moved into the RV on the recommendation of a friend who is actually a very big gun owner. He's got lots and lots of guns. And he was like, you need to get a gun. And I'm like, I'm not getting a gun. He was like, well, at least get bear spray. So I went and got industrial strength bear spray. And I've never used it. And I never probably will. But the only time I ever was happy that I had it was in grizzly territory in Denali. Other than that, I'm in bear territory now. Patrons know a bear got my garbage can the other night, came in camp in the middle of the night and got my empty, thank God it was empty garbage can. And so I know there's bears around, left a big old pile of poop too. And Sadie and I hike, and your best defense is to make noise. I'm constantly talking to Sadie. you're never gonna need. I don't know. I've had a lot of bear encounters. You know, too, Edie. You've done a lot of backpacking. I don't think it's necessary. I think to have in your RV as an extra line of safety for that purpose, yes. All right. Wasp spray. A lot of people says wasp spray. That's hard to say. Is better because it's not like a weapon. Doesn't bee and wasp spray work as well as bear spray? On humans maybe, but probably not on bears. I wouldn't want to take any chances with a bear. If it came down to needing it, I'm gonna want bear spray and not like something. Okay, if I'm faced with an angry, crazy bear, I want a spray that's meant for bears and not something that's meant for an insect this big. Right? All right. Thank you all for being here. How many thumbs up? 238, and I got 266 watching. So you guys need to hit the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Come on, hit the thumbs up, y'all. Bells on your shoelaces. Yeah, exactly. Anything that you can do to make noise. Sing to yourself, talk out loud. You know, I look like a lunatic. I walk through when I'm not particularly like have anything to say to Sadie. I walk through the woods, human here, human in the house. Bear, I mean, you know, human and dog. Sadie's going nuts. Human in the house, dog in the house, you know, and just yell out loud. The worst thing you can do is surprise a bear. But if they know you're coming, they're going to run. They don't want anything to do with you. Oh, thank you, Susan. I do look thinner. I think so. I think I should be. I'm walking like crazy. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And like I said, man, after 2 years, a year and a half of that long hauler shit, man, the shortness of breath and the chest pains, and the fatigue, I couldn't even walk a mile without being exhausted. So the fact that I can hike 5 miles in a day, like just, you know, that's my morning, and go about my life is so nice to be back to normal. Trying to get my legs back up to par. The patrons, we did a really, really hard 8.5 mile hike. Hang on, is somebody here? No. We did a really hard 8.5 mile hike. Yeah. Anyway. AJ, right, you do. I don't know who you're talking to. Edie says, sing the theme to Winnie the Pooh. That's funny. I like that. Yeah. Do you know what is the theme to Winnie the Pooh? I don't know what the theme to Winnie the Pooh is. Grizzlies have bells and pepper in their poop. Yeah, I've heard that before. I sing bear songs. The bears don't seem to appreciate it and run away. Exactly. Susan, a question. Do you know the difference between grizzly bears and black bears? Grizzlies are big and they're scary. And grizzly bears have a hump on their back. That's the difference. Is there another answer? Safety is the main reason we have it, but I'm not worried when we are in the RV. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice, you know, for peace of mind. I actually need to throw mine away. It's way expired. I still have it. All right. What are people saying? I tuned in late. We'll have to go back and watch from the beginning. Yeah, again, I apologize to everybody. I thought I scheduled it for 3:30 Pacific, but then, and I swear YouTube switched it because I set it for 3:30 Pacific and it kept saying, okay, starting in 2 hours. And it was like, okay, yeah, that's 4:30 my time. At 2:30, it was like starting in 2 hours. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden at the time at 4:30, it said starting in 61 minutes. I'm like, no. So we're blaming it on YouTube. Terry, a family in northern Wisconsin had a bear crash through the window and attack the family. And you know why that made the news? Because it only happened once in the history of bears and humans. It's not going to happen. All right. Hairspray for humans. Yeah, people frighten me more than bears. No kidding. All right. Any other questions? AJ Sadie says hi. Any rain down there? Yes, it's going to rain. I had a couple drops right before this started, and then it said it's going to start at 7. And I'm in a muddy mess. It sucks when it rains because I get big clumps of mud on my shoes and track it inside, but it's just going to rain like for an hour, it looks like tonight. So, has YouTube offered me the heart donation button? Yes, finally, I just got it. So the super thanks heart at the bottom of the videos is another way to just kind of say thank you and tip me for each video if you like the video. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the cute, is that a bear? The cute little bear. Yeah. Good night, Brian. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you and your kind support always. So walking helps you breathe better. Well, not when I had my long hauler symptoms, it didn't. But now that's what I'm working on. I'm working on getting my cardio back up so that, you know, my heart is strong again. What's going on, little one? What? What's going on? All right. And yeah, me too. Mountain lions, Julie. I don't want to run into a mountain lion. Knock on wood. I've never seen a mountain lion, and I don't want to. Black bears have pointy ears. Oh yeah, that's true. And no. Oh yeah, and grizzlies have round ears. And grizzlies have humps. Eat lots of beans before going walking. Yeah, there you go. Similar. Okay, you guys are having conversations that I'm not going to be able to catch up on. All right, any more questions? It's 5 o'clock. How long have we been doing this? An hour and a half? Any burning questions? Sadie is a star. Knowing how to be in front of the camera. I know. Want to say hi? Look it. Come here. What do you think? What do you think? All right. I don't have the heart button, maybe because we are live. Yeah, I don't think it's on live chat, because on live chat, you can just do the $ below in the square and do super chat, which is, so you got super chat and live stream. You have super thanks for non-live videos. 293 thumbs up. Thank y'all. First time on chat. Welcome, Teresa. Thank you so much. Yeah, cougars definitely have seen us. That's for sure. And Sadie and I already did 3 miles today, and it's kind of chilly and miserable out, so I'm kind of just like chilling today. I don't really feel like doing too much, but yeah, we did 3.5 miles already today. So, and she's I have to keep my garbage inside the RV now because I'm worried about bears and I'm worried about mice now, and she keeps going underneath the RV barking at something up in the engine, which is not making me feel very good about what might be up there. So she spends a lot of time doing that too. Time for dinner, tofu and teriyaki fried noodles. Seriously, Ralph, you're eating tofu? Wow, that sounds good. Enjoy. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Gail. Thank you all so much for being here. And happy Memorial Day. Thank you, thank you. Although I get scolded for saying happy Memorial Day. I guess I'm just supposed to say thank you to those who are, I don't know. I'm sorry. I got to look this shit up. Hey, Mother Bink, have a great night. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You heard the answer to your question? Happy Memorial Day, remembering all who served. Thank you, Colleen, for saying it. Yeah. I have a dry bag I plan on hanging when we get to Colorado. Edie, that's a good idea. I need to. So I told you guys earlier, backpacking in California, I always carried a bear can. And so I've tried to hang bear bags and I've always failed miserably. I have never successfully hung a bear bag. I should know how to do that as much as I hike, but I have a bear can. So if I go backpacking, I take a bear can. Or like on the PCT, I just sleep with my food under my pillow, and it worked. Thank you, Granny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, Sally. It was good to visit with you as well. I thank you so much. And Mother Bink did hear So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I have a mouse trapper. I do. She's a crazy mouse trapper. All right. If you don't have any questions, I thank you, Sisu in the Sisu in the USA. Thank you for the super chat. So much appreciated, you all. I really, really appreciate the super chat. I appreciate again everybody who is here and watches my video, says something kind and supportive and encouraging, and even those who disagree with me when you do it respectfully. I don't expect everybody to agree with me all the time. What fun would that be to have people agree with me all the time? It would be so boring. What a boring country we'd have, boring society. Actually, we had a pretty heated debate at the Patreon. Well, not that heated, but at the Patreon campout. We had a nice friendly discussion about the girl that was convicted of, because, hi Kathy, oh, good to see you, thank you so much for the super chat. Remember the teenage girl that went to jail because her boyfriend committed suicide, and she was charged with encouraging him, inciting him to kill himself. We had a really good discussion, I guess, about that. And we all heard each other. We didn't all agree. Typically, I didn't agree. I think I was the only one who held my view. But so yeah, healthy debate is good and welcome. I like healthy debate, when it's done intelligently and respectfully. Next live chat, Cindy will post under her own name. Oh, good. Hey, Cindy, check your Patreon email. You got your very own welcome video. Same with Sarah. Sarah got a welcome video, and I'm like, I've never done a welcome video for somebody I've spent so much time with. It's kind of weird now. So check your email. Agree to disagree. You know what? My therapist, whenever I say that, I'm like, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. She's like, I don't buy that. That's a cop out. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, oh, good. Yeah, so check your email. I remember that. It was a good debate. Yeah, I mean, it was a good, yeah. The point is, like, we don't always have to agree. And nobody left hating each other or yelling at each other, I don't think. I don't think pet insurance is tied to one vet, because the people here who have mentioned it travel all across the country. The alpha stim machine for depression and anxiety and stimulate the chemicals. Okay, I don't know. No one stormed off. Yes, that's right, Mary. No one stormed off. Nobody threw anything. Nobody whacked a troll. All right. All right. Memorial Day is to remember those who we lost in war defending our country. Yes, I just never know quite how to say happy. You don't say happy. Usually we say happy, Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, Happy Halloween, whatever. But on this holiday, happy isn't the right adjective. At least that's what I have been told. Maximalist. Captain and Juno stormed off. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the super chats. Thank you for giving me thumbs up. Thank you for watching my videos as often as you do. It means so much to me. And sharing my videos and telling your family and friends about me, it all helps keep this channel going. So I'm honored, beyond honored. It means the world to me that you're all here. That to know that in some little way I can make a difference in your life, bring you out of some hard times, or entertain you through a hospital stay or whatever. So thank you. It means the world to me. I appreciate you. Hi, AJ. Thank you. And Ralph, thanks for all the lovely chat people. And thanks, Carolyn. Thank you to our lovely, beautiful moderators. I don't think we had any moderating today, did we? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, moderators. AJ, Ralph, E. Paige was here, and Maximalist Minibus was here. So thank you all so much. It means the world to me. And thank you, Kathy, for is that my last super chat? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. Didn't see any trolls. I like that. Trolls are not welcome here. Have a good weekend, everybody. And I have a short for you coming tomorrow. So how many of you I know, I just keep dragging this out. How many of you watch shorts? All right, I'll let you go. I think you guys are ready to go. But I have a short coming out tomorrow. And I will get another video out for you soon. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Paige and Neri, the camper dog. I hope I get to meet you soon. Sorry you couldn't make it. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Sadie and I are going to go eat. See you later. Thank you. Oh, thank you for being here. Bye.